Jesus.
I'm live. Okay, wait a second. Okay, boom. That's in the background. Make sure you take them dogs with you. Thank you. Okay, guys. I know it's Friday. It's not 12 o'clock, but I'm working overtime for you guys. Okay. It's the market report, and the reports are in. Thank you. Thank you, lover. Appreciate that, boo. It's always there when I need them. I have the reports, but guess what, y'all? I had it all planned out earlier. Y'all see what I got going on, right? You see this upgrade right here? I'm doing it step by step, day by day, one thing at a time. But I'm proud of me and this presentation that I put together for you guys. But trust me, we're not gonna get into too much. It's just stick with me. Yeah, I was gonna do the live earlier, like I usually do at 12 o'clock, but as soon as 12 o'clock hit, my doorbell rung. And why was my doorbell ringing? Well, because the electricians were here. One thing about homeownership, especially if you want to make your home like your vibe, your space. If I'm at home. Anyway, if you want to make your home your vibe, your space, contractors, they're gonna be your best friends. There's always gonna be one. We're in this whole season of like doing all the things that we were saying we were gonna do when we first moved in, and then now we're like, okay, let's do that. Let's get the backyard finished. Yes. Let's get those LED wall thingies, shelves that we wanted. Yeah, let's do that. We did that too. And because of those things, sorry I'm late, y'all, but it's all good because I'm here now. And if you missed it earlier or you were planning on seeing it earlier, don't worry, you can see it tomorrow. You can replay this. This is going to be recorded. People on Instagram, though, it won't be recorded. So you can check it out on my YouTube. And my YouTube page is in my link in my bio. So you can always just go to my YouTube right after and you'll be able to, check it out. But today is April 19th, 2024. How y'all doing? Is spring kicking your ass or not? I thought I was dying the other week. I don't know if that was spring or the fact that I was on a plane sitting next to people that were sneezing, but I was almost at glory. I mean, I was almost there. I wonder if I can see the comments on here. Yeah, show up, streamers. Okay. No, don't show that. I did that the last time. Anyway, I just want to make sure that I'm getting everything, make sure that everybody I can see, see my people. If y'all are chatting with me, I want them to know that. I'm really happy that this little thing is here in the corner, the Friday Marketplace thing. Whoa. Wow. The Friday Marketplace thing is in the corner because if this wasn't here, there'd be a large pile of stuff on a desk that I'm about to switch up because I bought a little side table furniture thing. It's cool things are happening, y'all. Cool things are happening. Where did my YouTube, what you call people go? Sorry, y'all. I know good and daggone well. Let me see something. I'm gonna have to text somebody. Or maybe I can see on my phone. Can I see me live on my phone? Anyway, you know what? We ain't about to do this. We 4 minutes and 44 seconds in. I'm gonna keep it moving, y'all. I'm gonna keep it moving. So, like I said, it's spring. Hope y'all are good. I almost died. Is the pollen killing us? Is the plant sex killing us every year? I never had allergies, but apparently I might, but also might not. I don't know. I've been good. I've been sitting outside. I'm gonna get immune to the death. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit in it until my body says we're comfortable here. This pollen, this plant sex, we're just a member of the crew. That's what I'm gonna do. So I've been outside kicking it. That's that. So let's get into these national trends. This is what we got on. So the daily average mortgage rates jumped to their highest level since November, after last week's disappointing inflation report. So yeah, persistently high prices are exacerbating the affordability that buyers are seeking. But let me tell y'all, it's some people that are still seeking homes. So some of y'all got some money. Okay. The median US home sale price increased by 5% from a year ago, during the 4 weeks ending in April 14th. So that means that home values went up 5%. And y'all know me, I'm a glass half full type of girl. I am. What's great about this? What is positive about this? For the people that own homes already, y'all the bomb. You're doing it. You're making it happen. Because you're gaining that equity year over year. You got in when you got in. God bless you. The buyers that are on the sidelines that are kind of weary and afraid of it, it's like, hey, you can wait if you want to, but the price is gonna go up. What was it that homeboy said? Yesterday's price is not today's price. If that's literally real estate, like all the time, I guess, because obviously nobody's buying $30,000 houses now unless it's a bucket in the middle of the wilderness, right? So the values of homes is going up. And if you are thinking about moving, if you're thinking about selling your home, it's your market, it's your time. For those that are struggling with affordability, I understand it and it really does sucks. But for those of you that are in a position to buy, do not drag your feet. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you because I love you. Okay. And I know that if you want it and you can do it, and if you can't, that's okay. But if you can, and you can, like today, you might want to get the ball rolling because it's looking bleak out there for interest rates to go down and for home prices to go down. They're gonna keep going up. And I think that a lot of people are just coming to terms with that, where before people are like, I'm gonna wait for the market to crash. I'm gonna wait for the bubble. Y'all know it ain't no bubble to pop. Only bubble been popped is yours because the rates aren't coming down. The prices aren't coming down. In order for the prices to come down, guys, literally they would have to build and build and build and build and build and build. I'm talking about we need to get the 3D printers ready because I don't know if we got the workforce to do it. But speaking of new homes, we'll talk about that in a second. Believe it or not, though, mortgage purchase applications are also up 5%. So, like I said, some of y'all got some money, and maybe you're using your income tax to invest in your future instead of buying Hennessy. I'm kidding. I don't know what y'all be buying with y'all. I don't know what y'all buy with y'all money. And it's your business what you buy with your money. But I'm just saying that those of you that are in the process of buying a home and that have taken those applications and you're part of that 5% that's out there stepping out on faith, stepping out on the fact that you are ready to own property, congratulations to you. You are doing it, and I'm proud of you for taking that step because homeownership can be scary. Buying a house is scary. It's like, yo, don't know if how it's gonna work, but y'all are out here doing it. So I commend you all for doing that. Shout out to my clients as well that are taking that step and saying, look, it's time for me to stop paying this rent over here and start investing in my own portfolio, whether they're starting with a condo or a townhouse or a fixer-upper. I'm proud of all of my clients. So shout out to you guys too if you're listening to the market report. Y'all are the bomb. So like I was saying about the new bill, so in February, the median sale price for new construction sold in the United States was $400,500, according to the U.S. Census Bureau and the Department of Housing and Urban Development. What does that mean for you? That means that new builds might be a good option. That means that the builders are doing what the builders need to do. And what's the only thing that's going to allow the price of homes to go down is by getting that inventory up. If sellers aren't selling, like people that are content and they love their home and they're happy where they are, if they're not moving, obviously we need to build a home. So I talked about it before that we are like 15 years behind the ball when it comes to um, the number of properties that we have. It just is what it is. 15 years. Okay. When 2008 hit, they stopped building, and the houses that were bought. And that means that those houses are bought, So that's why the inventory is so low. That's why its price is so high. And the only thing that's going to fix that, the main thing that's going to fix that is building new properties. So shout out to the builders that are out there building some people some homes. And they have a lot of incentives going out there, but I always I always suggest that you take somebody with you. New builds can be really, it's like, oh, just come in. You don't need anybody with you. Come in. And before you know it, you got gold chandeliers, and the gold chandeliers are 24K a piece. I'm just saying, it can be nice. You can that check will go up in those places. So take somebody with you to keep you on track. So how can you save on a new build? So the tab can really add up quickly, like I said, and this is why representation is so important. If you have a good realtor, they're going to help keep you focused on your budget and not let you reach for every shiny thing that's thrown at you, because there are a lot of options with these new builds with all the bells and whistles. You want marble floors? You can have marble floors. You can have marble floors. You want a gold toilet? Get you a gold toilet. Get it. You want a 6-range oven, double oven with two ovens? Sure, we can do that. Why not? You want your tub to be a sauna that's built sunken into the floor with the heated floor? Sure, you can get that to it. They're gonna do it for you, right? But if your budget ain't gonna budget, that's number one. But also I always advise my clients to never spend their exact limit on whatever their loan is approved for. When the debt to income ratio is considered by the lender, they're not looking at your car insurance. They're not looking at gas and groceries. I spent like $60 something in the store the other day getting groceries, and I got a sweet potato and some kale. And I think that's all I got. Okay, so the food is fooding. All right. Take somebody with you that's going to be conscientious of all of the things, because sometimes when you're just there and you're looking and you're like, "Ooh, this is nice. I love that. I want that." Yeah, don't do that. But a good way to save on that is to get the basics, get what you need, get what comes with it, and hire a contractor later. You can always change your mind. You can change your house because it's yours. But initially, when the budget is tight, don't get played by them people. Okay, you just want to make sure that get what you need now. It's specifically when we're talking about new home builds. Get what you need, get the basics, get the appliances, get all the things. But just know that you can always get a contractor later to do it. And if you're like me, I'm a DIYer. And honestly, I love DIY stuff. If y'all keep watching my social media page, I'm really putting out a lot of content about the stuff that I've done around my home, because it's fun. Some stuff takes a whole summer. There are some things around here that took a whole summer to complete, but it was fun doing it. It was stressful. Some of the things, you got to figure it out on your own, but that's part of the process. It's part of the journey. So there's that. In Las Vegas news, Brightline West plans to break ground next week in its Las Vegas to Southern California high-speed train station system thingamabobber. The transportation secretary will join Brightline founder and all these other people on Monday, and they're going to break ground. And it's going to kick off construction on the 218-mile rail line that they've been talking about for over a decade. And it's finally happening. Finally. Because, when I first got here, people were talking about how there was going to be this railway. Here, this year will be 7 years. Yeah, this year will be 7 years for me in Vegas. And they were talking about it then. And I thought it was cool then. But now I'm like, okay, when we getting rolling? So ground is being broken. I need y'all to get it together in the roadways, y'all, because some of y'all need to ride the train. It's obvious, because Nevada doesn't allow red light enforcement cameras, which I personally agree with. I love it. A lot of times they just puts people in a bind in certain areas and certain communities. They get specifically targeted for red light enforcement things. Back home right now, from Virginia, y'all know that 2 up, 2 down, 7x7. And there's been a lot of issues around these cameras and the fact that sometimes they are wrong or they just kind of give people tickets. And so, and they're put in areas where it's like, these people cannot afford these tickets. But see here, this is what we talk about here. What I'm talking about is Henderson. So if you live in Henderson, you're not those people. You're not those people talking about. Y'all know how I talk about Henderson. You know, I live in the suburbs of North Las Vegas, but Henderson is like the Hollywood suburbs of Las Vegas. So in a 6-hour period on Wednesday morning, a joint law enforcement effort nabbed 77 red light runners at Green Valley Parkway in the 215. Okay. You selfish drivers are the reason my car insurance continues to go up. I know they say it's inflation, but it's y'all. Okay. Because you realize that when people drive crazy in areas, it affects everyone that's driving. It's like, yo, slow down, leave on time. Or tell them people, thank you for your patience. But driving like a maniac is not it. It's not it. Okay, moving right along. So the $225 million North Las Vegas Smith Grocery Distribution Center is expanding and hiring, according to the Las Vegas Review Journal, which is where I get most of my deets. I pay the subscription, so y'all don't have to. Next Thursday, April 25th, Smith's is hosting a hiring event for its grocery distribution center in Apex Industrial Park. They're hiring 60 people because they're expanding into a cold storage. So for those of y'all that need a little more down payment money, holler at Smith's. They got you. They got some over there. It might be cold in the refrigeration, but it's jobs out there. And that's the other thing. That's another thing that people don't consider when it comes to inflation. Sorry, not inflation, but inflation and the interest rates is that it's based on employment. And a lot of people are employed right now. And there also are a lot of job opportunities. So it's so weird to me because I'm like, well, it's like we're doing so good. Y'all just have to stab us in the back just a little bit. So shout out to the powers that be. We hate you guys. Okay. Now let's get into these local trends. How about that? And that is where my cute little thingamabobber comes into place. Hold on. Boom. Look at look at that. Okay. Yes, you guys know I am the wedding realtor, and whether you want to say yes to the house or the spouse, I'm here supporting you through life's most important moments. This is the Friday Market Report. Okay, so first we're going to start off with Henderson. Now, I'm happy that I got it going like this because this gives me the ability to show you guys the numbers. It's not me making this stuff up. I get my numbers from my girl, LaWanda. So sorry, LaWanda Alston. Over at Taco Realty. She sends me these reports every single week and I report them to you guys. So there's that. So right now in Henderson this week, the median list price for Henderson, Nevada is $670,000. So this basically means that it's gonna cost you. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Okay, I'll see edit. No. I don't know if you guys can see my pointer, but I'm going to point and hope you guys can see it. There's that. But right up here in the real-time market profile, the column to the right, that top thing says, the top area says median list price. And we can see that it's gone up and it's kept pretty steady from last week. The median price of new listings is at $569,000, which took a little dip, but that's back up just a little squinch. And now we're going to go down a little bit more. And I like to talk about the average days and median days on market. The average day is going to be 126 days. But if you got good credit, you got a good lender, you got good escrow, you got all the goods, you might be out of there in 42 days. So it can go pretty fast. If you want to keep paying rent, $2,460 is the median rent over there in Henderson. As you can see, if we go back over here to the left with this little dial, are we in the buyer's market or a seller's market? We have a slight seller's market in Henderson. And so this is another way to look at the prices of the median list homes and the market segments. So when it says market segments, that's basically 25% of the market based on the price. Okay, so if we look right up here at the top, what I like to look at most is the price of the home. And then what I also like to look at is the days on market, right? So each segment has its own market, so to speak. So homes that are around $22,655,000, they're on market for about 77 days. And I actually read something in earlier today that was talking about luxury properties and how luxury properties are still becoming more expensive, even though, I mean, people that are buying properties like that, they're not really worried about, um, they're not worried about the interest rate. So they're just taking it up, and those people are buying those homes, but they stay on market for around 77 days. Now, if we go down, those homes that are around $800,000, they're going to be gone in 35 days. And the same for homes that are around 575 in Henderson, also 35 days. And then at the bottom, that 446, that's the low end of the lower 25% of properties costs in Henderson is at 446, 45. Those homes are going within 26 days. So as you can see here from 2019 all the way over to April 2024, what's been happening with the properties, huh? What's been the value? The value of it has been going up. This is what I'm trying to tell you. If you had bought a home back in 2020 at 500K and it's now up to 700K, some people are walking around here in 4 years with $200,000 in equity. That could be you. If you're ready to make that purchase. If you're not ready, that just means you can get ready. If that's something that you want. If you want home ownership, that's probably why you're watching my show. If you don't, I don't know, maybe you think I'm cute. Okay. Moving right along. Let's look at city of Las Vegas. Okay, Las Vegas now. We're going to see this week the median list price for Las Vegas is $589,900, which is kind of like a steady upward pace. Okay. This is an increase over last month's market action index of 46. Inventory has held steady at around 2,121 different properties. Now, if we can look down at that little buyer's market, seller market, it is a strong seller's market in the city of Las Vegas now. A couple weeks ago, it was a slight seller's market. So as we can see, it's ticking up, y'all. Median price of new listings. Why is Siri keep coming on? I'm not even talking to her. Do I have a lisp? Anyway, median price of new listings is at $505,000, which is also pretty steady. One thing about Las Vegas is that it rises slowly. It's not crazy up and down like our friends over in Pahrump. Average days on market is slightly down, though, at 135 days, which is also a reason why it's becoming more of a seller's market. And that median days on market has also decreased to 35 days. The less amount of days that a property is on market, that means it's more of a seller's market. If houses were on the market for 90 days, 120 days, that would be a buyer's market, right? Because it's saying that there are more houses for sale than people that want to buy them. But that's the exact opposite, right? Because we talked about this inventory. So there are less houses. And when people see a house that they really want, they're snatching them up. And homes are staying on the market for literally 35 days. Like, that's just a month. You list your home, and in a month, you're pretty much likely to get it sold. Especially if it's in great condition, it's at price well, especially those homes that are, like I said before, well, we'll look at it in a second, but I'll come back to that. Anyway, median rent is at $23.28, which is an uptick. Why? Because these investors are buying homes, and because the homes are more expensive, they're doing what? They're making you renters pay more for the home to rent it and to stay in it. So, because they got to cover their end, and they still pay more, just like you would pay more for a property. So now you're renting it, and you're renting it for pretty close to what you would be able to have a mortgage for. If y'all have any questions about this stuff, you can hit my DMs. You can ask me anything. I'm an open book when it comes to this real estate stuff. Okay, so in Las Vegas, we're going to look at that market segment again. Once again, these are the 4 quadrants, so 25% of the difference in price points for purchases. So we got 1 million for such a big number. $1 million homes, $1,450,000 homes. That's a little average. And so those days on market are coming at 63 days, which is less than Henderson. Also less expensive by like $1 million, but we're not talking about that. Then we got those $700,000 homes are on market for 35 days. $500,000 homes are on market for 28 days, and that is tied up with those 389,900 homes. They're also leaving the market in less than a month. Once again, when it's a low, when days on market is low, that means it's seller's market. That means buyers, y'all need to get in there, jump in there, get competitive, and be okay with knowing that it's going to be competitive. Just make sure that your agent, your realtor is a good negotiator. Make sure they're going to be able to get you the best possible deal for the property that you want. Head on over to North Las Vegas. All right, here we go. All right, North Las Vegas this week, the median list price for North Las Vegas was $449,000, which is pretty steady. It's a little bit of an uptick, but it's a slight increase. It's been hovering around the same. The median price of new listings is at $444,900, which is also pretty steady. It is a strong seller's market. If we're looking over here at our little teeter, strong seller's market. And days on market, average days are 132, but median is dropped down. You see that little, I'm like right here in the middle of the real-time market profile to the right. Median days on market is dropped down to 35. Now, in previous weeks, it was higher, but look, it's going down, meaning that it's creating more of a seller's market. I'm repeating myself, but I just want you guys to understand, okay? You follow me? Okay. Median rents are $2,200. That's pretty steady right across the board. Let's see here. This is the way that the value in North Las Vegas has changed. So if we look back in 2018, 2019, homes were $300K. And people were sleeping on North Las Vegas. But North Las Vegas, again, has grown so much since the 2018, 2019, that people are moving to this side of town. They're realizing the value. They know that it's beautiful because we got mountain views too. So median prices, the four quadrants of North Las Vegas are going to be at 564, 470, 430, and 379.9. Now, if you look at those days on market, that's telling you that it's a strong market. Everything is 35, 28 days, and then 379. I'm surprised that's at 49 days on market. I mean, for people that are needing to afford a more affordable home, you got that segment there that's averaging at $379,900, and that's on market for 49 days. So one of the strategies that I like to use when I see a home that's on market for longer than 30 days, I'll say longer than 40 days in any part of the city, is I like to go ahead and start getting the negotiations going, making the offers that are going to better benefit the buyer, because obviously something's going on. I don't know if their agent isn't doing hardcore work to get the marketing out there for the property, but a $379,000 home is a hot commodity pretty much anywhere else in the city. And those numbers have already been much lower than 49. They were both Henderson and Las Vegas, if you remember, were at 35 days. North Las Vegas is 49, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Y'all could come up here and snag you a 379. Okay, now let's go on to Pahrump. Okay, good old Pahrump. Yuri, this one's for you. Okay, so this week, the median list price of Pahrump was $424,950, which is pretty much a slight increase over the last week or so, over the last month. Sorry about that. And it's still a slight seller's market. But that little tick right there that I've been saying this whole time, that it's a slight seller's market, slight seller's advantage in Pahrump, I'll say this is a big slither than what I've seen in the past. So you might want to get your eye on Pahrump. I'm just saying. Median new listings is at $440,000. And then median days on market, average days are 129, but median days have dropped to 67 days, which gives me reason to believe that's why that little slither has increased as it has. $1,650 on rent though. So if you really need somewhere to go and you need some low rent, maybe you move to Pahrump for a year or two so you can afford to live in the city. I don't know. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices. I said city and Siri came on. Anyway, Sometimes we have to make sacrifices, Pahrump, if we're looking over here, back in the day, 2019, um, we were just under $300,000 for homes in Pahrump as the median list price. And now look at them. People that bought a home back then are likely looking um, at least 150K in equity. So that's pretty dope. Our median, I can't move myself out of the way because I can't see that bottom. Anyway, median price is going to be 571.95. It's staying on market for 93 days, 449.5. Staying on market for 63 days, 399. Staying on market for 84 days. And I'm gonna move my face so it's too small. Dang it. What is that number? 339,000. 339,000 is gonna be on market for 56 days. So properties in Pahrump stay on market for longer, but that's because Pahrump is like 50 minutes from the city. It just is what it is, right? A lot of people move there and then they drive back and forth to work, especially people that live in North Las Vegas. So if you're gonna get that Smith job in the new spot, you can move to Pahrump, get you that extra job at Smith's, get you that down payment money. I'm just saying, it's ways around it. I told y'all I'm a glass half full type of girl. How are we gonna fix the problem type of person? So that's just how I do it, y'all. That's it. But y'all can catch me next week. And oh yeah, I want to tell y'all it's an open house. I'm doing an open house tomorrow. I wanted to have some pictures up here for y'all, but I didn't put them on here. So there's that. But it's a cute 1-story property, 4-bed, 2-bath. It has a nice pantry, a gazebo with a sauna in the backyard. Super cute. This listing is a part of my team driven. Shout out to Jasmine. This is her listing. Go girl. I'm gonna do an open house for her tomorrow, 1 to 4, but she's gonna be there 10 to 1. So if you guys want to drop in, check out that spot. But if you want to see me, come at 1 to 4. But otherwise, this is the address. Take a screenshot, check it out, come see me at the open house tomorrow. That is all I have for y'all today. I'm gonna take this back because, like I said, no, I'm gonna put it back there. And I'm still trying to figure out, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what I got for y'all. I hope you guys had a great evening. I know it's Friday. I don't see a lot of people that have shown up on the live, but that's because I might not know how to really work this thing like that. So if you are here, thank you for being here. I'm so happy you came by. If you're watching it in team replay, shout out to you for getting this information so that you are more aware of the real estate market, Las Vegas and nationwide. I forgot that was funny. I missed that. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all probably out partying it and kicking it because it's springtime. It's warm outside. I'm about to go outside and enjoy my patio. Probably have some wine and probably cook some dinner. So I hope you guys will have a great evening. I love you all. Remember, I am Dre Sher, the wedding realtor. And whether you want to say yes to the house or the spouse, I'm here supporting you through life's most important moments. I will see y'all on the flip side. Bye.